I'm super excited. We're gonna see a breakdown of the gameplay footage before Capcom Cup begins. Super happy about that. So I think the way we're gonna do this is I'll just let it rock. We'll let the whole thing play, and I'll just watch it in real time with you guys. And then I guess we'll break it down after, and then I'll let it, you know, sink in a bit. Super, super pumped, man, to see how this character plays. Let's see how strong he looks. I gotta see if he has a reversal, and I gotta see how fast his fireball is. Are we gonna get some fireball drive rush in there? And maybe there's a hidden charge move we haven't seen yet, guys. Apologize. Random Thursday, by the way. Oh, it's his Japanese voice. Three-hit target combo? I wonder how minus those are. And don't forget too, guys, Ed's gonna be playable at Capcom Cup for like 3 days. So we're gonna get even more information. Damn, look at that range, dude. Aki wishes her Serpent Lash went that far. And the charge heavy punch. Oh, we're gonna see his fireball? Okay, I wanna see how slow this thing is. It's a core circle 4 now, just to do that first part. Ooh, I think it's minus, but plus enough where you're safe. Whoa, that looked pretty slow. But you can make it fast too. Like, slow is good because you can like drive rush after it, you know? But we get to see his dry rush speed too. Nice. It's kind of like Lucia's fireball, but you know, it's Ed's fireball from Street Fighter 5. Wow, look how slow his OD version. You can have 2 different speeds on his OD? What? Oh, I think Capcom's not holding back this time, guys. I think they're not messing around. They're gonna make sure he's strong, dude. They want the Ed haters to apologize this time. Dude, Aki can't even change the speed of her fireball. Nice. It has mid-air invincibility. Oh yeah. Can't stop dive kick though. I love the juggle follow-ups too. You gotta approach Ed on the ground where he wants you. The OD version is a reversal. It says it's invincible. Hold on. Oh, it says it's slow like Street Fighter 5. Oh no, you can bait his reversal with jab. And it's not 3 punches this time. It's an uppercut. Well, that might be bad. That's a weakness for sure. But still, it's a reversal nonetheless. And if somebody delay text, it might get hit anyways. Okay, punishable. It's okay. You're gonna be poking with flicker anyways. Ooh, okay. Nice. Some easy Unga there. It's like the attack itself is so fast. Cool. You don't know which one it's gonna be? Yamazaki Styles. But also Steve Fox has this move too in Cross Tekken. I didn't point that out last time. No! No! No, that's so good. He can cancel out and cancel it out into his other moves. I thought it was just a dash backdash. Brainless? You're an advantage on block? Skip nooch? Guys, I don't think this time I'm gonna say he has potential. It's not gonna be, you know, the Ed OP. Ed bottom 3 next week. We gotta see if it's fast enough to shimmy. Because in the trailer it was weird, they showed a DI. I like the instrumental of this song too. There it is, guys. Psycho Storm. Oh, cool. He can juggle into his level 1. Nice. That's good. And it's a reversal, baby. Just like most level 1s. We have to see how strong this is. Is it going to show what happens on block? You know, Mir's going to have fun doing combo videos for that. Oh, and you can force a plus situation? And you can still alter the speed like Street Fighter V. Nice. It's 7 hits? Oh, yeah. Good level 2, guys. That's very meta. I still need to see this level 3, what it looks like on Whiff. I'm just curious the range. If I could do raw level 3 against a fireball. Damn! Why do they have to do Ken like that, man? Against a flowchart Ken? Jinrai. Oh, that's a CA! He pulls him back in. The Jinrai kick spammy. Kino. Alright, let's break this down now. Let's look through this. I don't have time to read. But you guys have a good point. They didn't show much Drive Rush stuff. But his toolkit looks really strong already. Of course, it's impossible to tell how strong a character is without actually playing them. But everything we're seeing looks really, really good. Excellent range. His zoning actually looks pretty strong. Very meta. The level 2. He has a reversal. I suspect he has a 4-framer. Like, he looks great. It just all comes down to how well he can stop Drive Rush and how much damage he does too. That's another thing we don't really know. And how much depth his level 2 has as well. The punch buttons perform easy to use close range attacks, while the kick buttons perform flicker punches that can hit an opponent from a distance. Right, so this is the same thing they said from the Sony blog. When they show this here, I'm assuming they're going light, medium, heavy. Did they say if the kicks hit low? I'm just curious what buttons correspond to, you know, light, medium kick, heavy kick. And he has his own target combos from the kick buttons as well, which is nice. I suspect some of these are like one hit confirmable too. And the Psycho Flicker, it said on the blog that it looks the same, but that's the one where you see the Psycho Power, and it's a core circle forward kick input to do this. And this is the one that you can charge, and you do the Snatcher. You can also use Psycho Knuckle to close the gap in a hurry. So these are the ones that are more committal. But damn, look at the range. Like, look at that. And then I'm assuming this is charge heavy punch. I wonder if we're gonna go through the same scenario, you know, like the -2 on block and the random uppercut. Either way, you're side switching, so even if you can get away with this blocking, that's nice. In general, it's always light, medium, high in the videos at the beginning. Yeah, that's a good point too. That's a good hint if you look at the past trailers. Yeah, I think so. I'm just thinking that, like, let's say, like, hypothetically, if the low was heavy kick, then I can assume it'd do heavy kick damage. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious if it hits low. Plus the frame advantage that you would get on punish counter would matter as well if the low is a light or heavy. You know what I'm saying? Psycho Spark. A close range punch that generates a ball of psycho power, good for close range combos or to cancel opponent's incoming projectile. I'm actually really surprised how good this fireball looks. There's a lot, like, what makes a fireball good besides, you know, obviously the recovery and the startup is just basically the variances, you know, how much can you alter the speed? Can it go really slow or really fast? Because, like, really fast is good for fireball wars, obviously, and to make it harder for your opponent to jump in on you. But having the fireball being very slow is also very good because it helps you, if your opponent's running away from you, it helps you drive rush in and get in, or when you're doing block string pressure, it makes you more plus, etc. Right? So that really matters. That's why so many people, when they talk about Aki and like not being able to change their fireball speed, it's like a big deal. This here's a wicked downward punch cloaked in psycho power. Even if it's blocked, you'll have a hard time landing a hard counter attack. So when you're throwing out normal attacks that leave you wide open, cancel out with this. I mean, it was similar to this way in Street Fighter V. A lot of like Ed players finished it up with an OD, especially in the corner, because it was like a great hit confirm. But now like I said, the motion's different. Before it was forward medium punch for the charge, and then you press, you know, medium punch again to throw the fireball. But now, or not medium punch, any punch. But now it's quarter circle forward punch into I think forward punch. It's either that or just punch. I don't remember off the top of my head. Am I going to stream Capcom Cup live? If I can wake up early enough, bro. But we'll be watching it every day, man. You'll bet I'll be there. The icing on the cake is that Psycho Spark can cancel any projectiles an opponent sends your way, letting you burst out Psycho Shoot to retaliate. Was that a punish counter? And the OD version is 2 hits too, before the shot comes out. I'm blown away that they made the fireball this slow. This is such a big deal. I mean, like, obviously I'm thinking something like, you know, if Chun-Li or Ken does it, if the opponent tries to jump over it or whatever, you'll be able to uppercut them, or Tensho kicks. But with Ed, his uppercut doesn't like leave the ground, you know, it's not like a sure you can, you know, it's an actual uppercut. So maybe you can get away from Ed on this, but I don't know. Another thing too is like if the opponent holds down parry in this scenario, Ed will be able to charge the snatcher, right? And then B plus, they show that it's plus when you charge it. Seems really powerful. They don't actually show the scenario of the drive rush, so we don't know. Maybe that's Ed's weakness, his drive rush goes nowhere, but it's also interesting. It kind of shows us where Capcom's head is at for Season 2, because I suspect they're looking at the Fireball Drive Rush meta right now, but it seems like Ed's still part of that. Best for first Aki, and then Ed has slow fireballs. I think Capcom wants the Fireball Drive Rush meta for Season 2. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, man. It seems like it, but we don't know, right? It's hard to say just like looking at this. We don't know like what their actual Season 2 plans are, how the meter management's gonna work, and blah blah blah, you know? I'm just trying to like get as much information as I can. I'm just excited for Season 2. Oh, I love that it's safe. I love that pressure, dude. That reminds me, it's like, well, first off, Ed did this in Street Fighter V, this exact kind of pressure. But like Ken did it too, you know, where you're doing OD fireballs in the corner and you get another turn. I love it. I wonder though if this is a free drive reversal on block. Like if you know Ed's gonna do this and you drive reversal it, is it free? I have to test that out. LCD's complaining about Ryu. Yeah, Ryu is one of those characters, LCD, where every time a new character comes out, he gets more and more bad matchups. Same with Zangief, though. He's one of those characters. Unleash a powerful uppercut cloaked in Psycho Power, useful for countering opponent's jumping attacks or as a way to close out combos. So he's got the straight up one. The light version unleashes a mean uppercut in place, while the medium and heavy versions move forward first before unleashing the nasty. Yeah, this is kind of like... So the light version might be the go-to for just straight up jump-ins, if your spacing is correct, right? Because it says he doesn't move. But the other ones would be more like if you're further away or after throwing a fireball. I doubt they'll be used. Another question I have is, will he be able to cross-cut with this? Like if someone jumps over my head, will the light version be able to be cross-cutted? I have to test that out. Because like if Ed's uppercuts or his like, you know, anti-airs aren't reliable, which I think they are reliable, obviously, but then his kind of entire kit falls apart, right? Because Ed seems to control the ground quite well. He's got longer buttons than most of the characters. Hey, thanks, Frito. He has projectiles to deal with other zoners, and he has anti-projectile moves. So he's just got like a really strong ground kit, despite him not having any kick buttons, right? I forgot to turn off my sub notifications. Well, you're a celebrity now on YouTube. No, they just showed the example I was just talking about. Cool. And since it confirms that it's mid-air invincible, this is good against really fast jumping attacks like dive kicks. And it'll be good, obviously, against cross-ups too. I wonder, like, how often this will happen. Like, getting an early uppercut like this and comboing after. That's cool. Because, like, this is really strong. Like, this on its own, like, what makes this so good is he's going into a special move, right? I would have to assume you can go into level 3. So it's like a brain-dead, easy way to confirm to level 3 from an anti-air. Very, very strong. Where's LCD? With Ryu's anti-air uppercut into level 3, whiffing completely. You can still do it. It's got to be deep. But this is early. Yeah, or level 2. That's a good point as well. Even if you don't even combo into level 2, just setting up shop and then having that fireball right over them as they're getting up would be powerful. And if they're in burnout and they can't use parry, whew. I'm liking everything I see. I'm so excited for Ed. I'm so happy they reworked the character, guys. I cannot wait. He doesn't look basic at all, too, which is fun. Like, I honestly don't care how strong this character is, man. I just want to play him. I want to main him, and he looks really unique in this game. I love this dude. I mean, the only thing I'm salty about is that he has a fireball, but hey, man, if they want to make him strong, make him strong. I'm all for it. Hit him with the smoking uppercut that's invincible to their attacks, then bring him crashing down. Yeah, so we kind of... This is from the teaser, right? When he's like, we're not finished. Knocks him back pretty far, too. Like, I once again, I think Ed is not going to be rushed down. He's going to be like a keep out character. So this is interesting. And this is some high level stuff that they're showing here too. So they're showing that, hey, it's a reversal, but it doesn't come out really fast, like, you know, 6 frames fast or 5 frames. So they're showing Aki doing a meaty light punch and still have enough time. See, she presses light punch meaty. I think he mistimed that. And Ed will do a reversal here, and then Aki still has time to block because the startup is slow. This is something that you were able to do to Ed in Street Fighter V. This is something you're able to do to characters like Urien before they got rid of the reversal completely. But in Street Fighter V, even though it was a big weakness, it didn't really matter because his reversal was 3 punches. and it made it so versatile and easy to use in clutch situations, especially against characters like Rashid, characters where you have to react quickly during block strings. But now he has that weakness with an uppercut input. So maybe if you use modern controls, it's all good. But with that uppercut input and the slow speed, it's not going to be the best. If the opponent walks up to you, presses light and blocks, what you can do with Ed maybe to like some next level stuff is you can delay the reversal and then hope that they delay tech and then your reversal hits them anyways. But I guess you have to play around the fact of this, because look, in Street Fighter 6, we got parry, perfect parry, random perfect parry. So what happens when you want to bait, you can't just flowchart and always try to bait Ed's reversal with a light. Because what if Ed wakes up with a perfect parry? Expecting you to meet with a light, right? There's going to be a mind game here in Street Fighter 6 compared to 5, so it's not free. If the opponent gets conditioned that way, it makes them second guess themselves against it. So we'll have to see how it turns out. Unless they nerf perfect parry in Season 2. Or just level 1. Yep, that's a good point too, Sid. You can just level 1. Hopefully the startup's not too slow on that as well. Yeah, this is the Blitz. This is like the old Flicker, but they changed the name. A chance to fold him like a poker hand. This is like combo filler special. So they just show you you're not supposed to just throw this thing out. But the funny part is like, if the opponent happens to do DI here, it'll knock them out of their DI. I'm assuming, since it does 3 hits so quickly. What has Balrog been teaching Ed? Definitely not manners, because Ed's pretty mean in this game. Pepper them with a series of body blows before sending them into the air with an uppercut. The opponent can't freely counterattack even if they block it, so it's hella good. This move is pretty cool. Can we see the range on this again? The range is not as crazy as it would seem, but it's a cool boxing looking move. He's safe. I'm assuming this is like -3 maybe. Let me see the distance he is. He's like point blank, bro. If he's like -3, like I can see a Zangief just doing a CA on Ed right here, and it's game over. Yeah, it's the Steve Fox. That's another, yeah, good eye. They obviously drew a lot of inspiration from Steve Fox from Cross Tekken. But I was so distracted when I saw the flicker in the trailer, I just instantly thought Yamazaki, which is like where they drew inspiration with Steve Fox, man. Cross Tekken. Ono's magnum opus. Hopefully Ed can do some fancy stuff, like some side switch stuff here. This we also saw from the gameplay trailer. Since it's an OD move, it perfectly sets up the level 2 super. So this will be a common ender for Ed. So once again, this is done with core circle forward kick, and you can tell it's the special move because you see the cycle power. And we saw it once again from the PlayStation blog explain it. Like it doesn't mention it hits low. I'm going to assume it doesn't hit low, because if it did, I mean, they would straight up tell you. That'd be such a unique thing. The button you press for the attack determines the attack trajectory. Light shoots straight out. Medium nips the feet and has good range. Heavy shoots up diagonally and only hits airborne opponents. Okay, so this is the same for the normal flicker guys. The ones tied to your kick buttons. The light will be the one that's straight out, and the medium is the low, and the heavy is the anti-air. I wonder if this thing will be fast enough to like hit Cammy out of a dive kick or something. That'd be strong if you could. I don't think it has mid-air invincibility though. The fact that you can charge it is cool. It's kind of like poison. Except instead of moving, you can like dash out of it. I wonder, like, because he's charging it, he's basically begging the opponent to DI him here. So I wonder how this is gonna work against DI. Like, it's technically a hit grab, right? I wonder what happens. Yeah, maybe the DI does beat it, but then if the Ed player is charging, he sees it and then he dashes back, like you guys are saying. Right. This is so cool. This is what's gonna add so much depth to the character. I love it. In before just spam drive rush into sway. And it gives it instant grab, the scorpion hook. How does this interact with projectiles? Oh, you have to commit. Okay, this one you have to commit. I see. I mean, it'd be good for like whiff punishing stuff from really, really far away. Like, let's say like, I don't know, maybe a Marisa does like Gladius. You know how Marisa players just always spam Gladius, Gladius, Gladius. You can like grab them out of there if they misspace something, or if you like backdash and you see a Cammy do dive kick. You know, things like that. I think this would be pretty good for whiff punishing far away. The speed looks good. What's the input for this one, guys? Do you guys know? For a kill rush? It can't be... Is it core circle back kick? I'm thinking of like the input that's still... Hold on, let me see the example they did there. That's so cool because this flicker's a normal, so since it's cancelable, it just looks so slick. The voice actors are the same. Yeah, you guys were mentioning that before. Okay, hold on a second. The two different versions. You got two attack options. Both the same input, but different timings. Get the input in during the first half of the rush for kill switch break, or do it in the later half to bust out kill switch chaser. That's interesting. So I'm assuming break is really minus. Break would obviously you use in combos. That's what causes the spin state. Cool. Man, can you confirm all this from a heavy punch? Dude, that's gonna be wild. That's gonna be so sick. If you can do, like, man, a heavy punch into this, into level 3. Man, playing Ed's gonna be so fun. I love this style, like this whiff punishing style. Alright, here's a super. Yeah, I didn't think his level 1 was anything too special. I was just afraid, you know, it wouldn't stop DI. Something like, you know, DJ or Dalsum for whatever reason. But now seeing it's how well Ed can combo into his level 1 is quite good. The range is alright. I mean, you know, it's not like Luke level 1 good, but we're going to be seeing it a lot. If I have the, like, it'll be good for closing out rounds too. Don't be shy about being a jerk with it. Keep your finger on the trigger and blast them when you have a chance. It's cool. Yeah, if that was against Luke, dry rush back, heavy kick into like 80%. Man, I cannot wait to see like all the Twitter tech and stuff on his level 2. Don't forget, guys, we got those tech channels in the Discord. Fill her up once this character comes out. I can't wait to try all this stuff. Nice. Free plus on block. Yeah. Very cool. You can alter the speed. Once again, I still want to know if you can push the opponent on block. But even if you can't, it'll still be, it won't be like Rashid level 2 good, but you could get a free side switch. You can reset neutral. You can get out of the corner. And you can force a guess, right? A plus situation. I wonder, like, I want to know if there's gonna be combos where like Ed can combo multiple drive impacts, you know, stuff like that. Force a lockout situation. Another thing too is like Rashid, as strong as Rashid's level 2 is, like it's not, he can't just throw it out willy-nilly point blank. Like you can stop during the startup. I wonder, just the way I'm seeing Ed throw this out, I wonder if the opponent could interrupt him during the startup. And like I said, if the opponent's in burnout during this, it's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, it does look fast. And here's his level 3. I wish I wish I would see this on whiff. It's basically like just a it looks like Ken's heavy punch. It's like a heavy punch. I just want to know if he moves forward. Bam. I need to see also how far the opponent is after it. Because I'm trying to see, does he get pressure afterwards, you know? Does he recover in time? It looks like he does. I don't know if that's like a canned animation that's you're forced to stand still, but it looks like he can drive rush in after. Dude, I said that level 3 looks silly, man. Everyone was on my ass, dude. Like, what are you talking about, Vesper? It looks sick. I'm glad you guys are arguing with me over it. You guys better get used to seeing it. He's not like Ryu, of course he gets Oki. Damn. Man, I can't wait. Don't forget, guys, once again, we're going to see probably some more footage of Ed when people get their hands on him right at the end near Capcom Cup for 3 days. So we'll probably see some camera footage. I'm super excited, man. This character looks strong. He does. His reversal is definitely one weakness. They suspiciously didn't show drive rush, but with a fireball that slow, like even if he has Manon's drive rush speed, I can't imagine him being bad. His anti-airs look strong. His ground game looks very powerful. Confirms are good. I mean, he has everything he needs, dude. I think they did an amazing job. I think this is one of the best like design characters for Street Fighter 6 that I've seen. Like animation-wise, the amount of work they put in on him. It looks fantastic, man. If they put the same amount of work into like Akuma, who's like the last character, and then we'll see all the other characters they've been cooking with on Season 2. Very, very exciting. If your character is not in Street Fighter 6 yet, there's hope that your character is going to get like the same kind of treatment Ed does. So I can't wait to hop into some ranked and play this character. He's dropping on February 27th. So we'll definitely be going in, doing a bunch of guides on him. Definitely going to be my main.